Alright, what's good? Welcome back to another JARRYD HAYNE Beer Pro video. We're at round 24, about to take on the Raiders, who are currently 3rd right now. I'm expecting it to be another tough game. Just like the last one, we went into golden point extra time. This time we're going up against the 3rd best in the competition right now, in the Raiders, and we're looking at their squad here. It's a great looking squad. The backline's full of game breakers being led around the field by Austin and Williams. And they've obviously got a monstrous forward pack: Frank Paul, Hodgson, the big Shannon Boyd. As we take a look at that bench, jeez. Paul Vaughan, Junior Paulo, Aiden Caesar, and Joe Tapani make up a pretty solid interchange. We're going to start things off in possession here. 5th and last. Looking to call for it. And we're going to pass out to Hoffman. Puts a little kick through. Taken by Whiten. And he gets smashed into touch by David Mead, I think that was. Solid hit. It's going to be our feed to the scrum as we call for that first receiver. Shift it out to Tyrone Roberts, and we double around and score a clinical try. I've scored a few decent tries off the back of scrums, but this is probably one of my favourites, only because I went through untouched there, as we get the beautiful drawing pass. Back with Tyrone Roberts here, looks like he's taking the kicking duties as he nails it. We go up by 6. So we're back with the Raiders on attack. Austin breaks through one, and we clean him up at the back there. 5th and last for the Raiders. They go right to Sam Williams. He puts up a beautiful bomb, and it's Whiten under it here, gets the take, and we do well to stop him from putting the ball down. A decent defensive effort by the AI there. The Raiders are back with it. They go right to left to Leilua, and we clean him up at the back. Just before halfway, 4th tackle for the Raiders. Through the hands to Soliola here, gets past one, and we're able to run him down there, tackling him just outside our 20. 5th and last for the Raiders here. They go left to Leilua, he puts up a bomb, and it's another pretty decent kick, and we take the catch just outside the end goal. So it's still the Raiders on attack here. We're unable to get out of our half. Austin with a nice little run there, tackled just outside the 20. They go short to Soliola, and he goes to Leilua. He runs straight past us there. I was sliding in defense, and it was too late for me to make the tackle. And Leilua's going to score the Raiders' first try of the game. No doubts of the put down. They get the green lights, and Cricker's going to nail the kick. As we head into half time, we started off pretty strong, but towards the end of the half, the Raiders had us on the back foot, and they eventually scored a try. So we're back on attack in the second half here. We go to Ryan James, crashes into the line there. A little settling run, 3rd tackle for us. We call for it in the pocket, and we aim for the corner here, looking for that 40-20. It didn't look like it was going to make it, but Whiten takes it into touch, so we get lucky there. We get the ball off the back of the scrum, running across field, and we drop it under for Roberts. He gets tackled immediately, about 5 meters out from the try line. We pass the ball to Bird, he takes it to the line, tackled pretty much at the same spot. Call for a 2nd man out, throw a dummy, back inside to Mortimer. He's just inches from the line. 4th tackle for us, we go wide to James, shrugs off one. Last tackle for us here. We're going to call for the ball, and we put a little chip through. There's space on the left, taken beautifully by Don as he scores our 2nd try of the game, giving us the lead here. Back off Roberts here as he slots the kick, and he further extends the lead to a converted try. Still on attack here, we're going to call for the ball. Pass to Teo, wrap around, and we get an offload away to Roberts, I think. I'm not too sure. I think that's Roberts who got the fend going. But we make a few meters, calling for it once again, and we throw a dummy. Pass to Teo, he passes back, and we throw a cutout ball to Don on the wing. He gets hammered just outside the 20. 5th and last. Calling for on the short side, and they turn the ball over at the ruck. Terrible mistake. Raiders on the attack here, they go wide. Rapana's on the wing, and we clean him up outside our 20. 5th and last, they go to Williams. He puts a bomb up midfield, taken cleanly by Austin, and he puts another bomb up. It's not a bad kick as Jared Croker takes the bomb, scores another try for the Raiders, and they're going to tie the game up here as he converts his own try. A couple minutes left in the game here. We call for it on the left side. We draw and pass out to Robinson. He's going to get past one, getting closer to the goalposts so we can go for that drop goal here in the last few seconds. We call for the ball, take the snap, and it's away to the left. So for the second week in a row, we'll be going into golden point extra time. In extra time here, the computer's throwing the ball around, and it ends with Roberts getting tackled just before our 20. We call for it here, show the pass, and we run straight through. One-on-one with Whiten. We get past him, but we finally get wrapped up from behind. Huge meters gained there as we look for the quick play the ball. Mid to McQueen in space here, got them on the back foot. And I'm thinking of taking a kick, I'm pretty sure. As we call for it here, take the snap, and it's good for the 1-pointer. As we take another look here, we were in a much easier spot to slot the kick, and that's exactly what we did here. Full time at Skilled Park, the final score is 13-12. We were expecting a tough game, and it was pretty much close throughout the whole match. Once again, we secure the win in golden point extra time. We do pick up man of the match, and as always guys, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.
You say that I've changed, and maybe I have, but you a dime, babe. So change ain't always bad, but I always seem to lose it as soon as I get it. Now these women in these days, I ain't been of how I spit it, so